Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to show you how to dye your hair red. The tips, we're going to be dyeing the tips. This is my son, and he's been wanting to dye the tips of his hair red for some time now, so we're going to get it done. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is section off his hair and put it in rubber bands so that we can bleach only the tips. We're going to have to lighten it first because his hair is a little darker. It's a light brown, but I want to lighten it so that the red will be really bright. Alright, so I'm putting it into rubber bands, and you can see here I have it all sectioned off so that we can apply the bleach and bleach the tips. I'm using L'Oreal Quick Blue concentrated powdered bleach, and I'm just putting it a little bit into a bowl, and I'm gonna add 30 volume developer and just mix it up with the brush until you get the right consistency that I like. Just want it to be nice and creamy, not too runny, kind of thick, kind of like paint. That way we could just paint it right onto the hair with the brush. Is we good?
It's what in the...
Oh, the blue? Alright, so I have gloves, and I should have been wearing them, but I don't know why. I guess I got excited and I just started. Love you. Good night. I just started getting. I guess I just got excited and started brushing it in, and I forgot to put on the gloves. So I do have them. I put them on later, and make sure you do put them on when you apply the bleach, because if you get it on your skin, you can burn yourself if you're not careful. So. Here you can see I'm just working it into the inside of each section, down to the roots, all the way to the tips. Bottom right here, I'm just gonna, it was too short to put it in a rubber band, so I just painted it in with the brush. Now I'm using a wet corner of a towel to wipe off any excess bleach that I might have dropped on the roots by accident. Then I'm gonna take each section of the hair and open it up so that I can get a little bit more bleach on the inside. There were still some dark sections inside there because his hair was so thick and clumped up inside those rubber bands. So I just wanted to make sure that I really saturated each section and got all the strands of hair with bleach, and all the way down to the rubber bands. So once I had the bleach applied to each section, I let it sit for about 40 minutes, and then you can see here we rinsed it out and washed it with shampoo. And this is how it came out. I just wanted to, we just needed to lighten it so that we can add the red. It doesn't have to be completely blonde, so like I said, we only left it about 40 minutes. And this is how it came out. And you can see the roots are still dark, the tips are lightened, so it's gonna look real nice once we add the color. And here we sectioned it off again. I'm gonna put some Vaseline on his forehead and his ears and his neck in case we get any of the color on his skin. It doesn't stain. We're using Arctic Fox, the color dye. It's semi-permanent dye, and it's supposed to last up to 40 washes, I think. So it's gonna fade after each shampoo. I'll post an update to let you guys know how it's holding up in a couple weeks. So make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can get the update. And you can see I'm just putting it, and now I have the gloves on, but now I'm just putting it on with my hands, just working it in there by hand. I'm not messing around. You know, we're gonna get it in there. So in the back, this section right here, I'm just gonna paint it in with a paintbrush or a little hair dye brush, whatever you want to call it. So I wanted to get a little bit more red into the roots, because there was still some yellow showing through where the rubber bands were. So I took the rubber bands out and I just worked the red dye a little bit more into the roots, down into where the brown transitions into the red. And kind of spread it out a little bit and use the brush to add a little bit more red to the roots. So once we put that in, we let it sit for like 40 minutes or 45 minutes. We rinsed it out, and this is what it looked like. So you can see it was still a little light. So we wanted it to be a little bit more, we wanted the red to be a little bit more vivid. So I added a little bit more with the brush, just kind of did a little touch up after that and let it sit a little bit longer this time. And this is how it came out. You can see it's a lot more red, and it just looks a lot nicer. So we're gonna go ahead and do the cut now and get him looking fresh. Alright, so I've done this haircut plenty of times already. There's a few videos on my channel already on how to cut his hair, so I'm just gonna shut up and let you guys watch. Alright. Alright, so that's the cut, and now we're going to go ahead and style it. And the first thing I'm going to do is put heat protection spray into the hair so that we can blow dry it and add volume and spike up his mohawk. Now I'm just going to use a brush and a blow dryer. And you can see here I'm just brushing through the hair, putting the heat onto the hair to add the volume that we need so that we can style it. And you can see that hair just came out bright red. It's perfect. It's exactly what we were going for. Nice and fluffy. Looks just like a Trojan helmet. So the finishing product we're going to be using is Tomb 45 Victory Fibers. I'll leave a link in the description below. You can get it at tomb45.com. This is an amazing product. It has a nice shine, a nice hold, and you can see here, man, that it just came out amazing. Like, I'm super happy with the results. My son was super happy. You could just see the look on his face. He was so excited. It was exactly like we planned out, and we executed the plan, you know what I'm saying? And it just came out perfect. So if you like it, make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment below, let me know what you think, and thank you for watching. All right, we'll see you next time.